Welcome again to Cloud Training for Ethusiast session 2 in the same session, module 1. So let's have Toby share his screen. Toby, let's see how far what we have your screen.
So I'm able to share my screen now.
Beautiful. Oh, come on. Give Toby a hug. Give Toby a hug. Give him something. Share him up. Show him love. Show him love.
Thank you.
Toby, collect her.
Thank you, my friends. I appreciate it. We will make it.
There was one interview I went for. The first stage, you know what I did? They said I should deploy a Terraform infrastructure within 5 seconds. As I log in, the first stage, because it was 2 times the company invited me. The first time they invited me, as I just logged in, they just saw Windows. They say, okay, so by. The next thing I got the message was that we are sorry. We are fine. We appreciate your skill and talent, but we are not moving on with the application. You know that kind of useless message when I'm with the team. But I think 3 months later, I got another company that also recruit for them. They now reached out to me. Immediately I opened my laptop, they saw Linus. The next thing they say, congratulations. My dear, not a small thing. So some companies just want to know your tool that you are using, that you are familiar with. So you having a Linus is number 1 thing. You can see, go to your terminal.
I don't even know what a terminal is.
You just passed it. Go back. Good. You can see terminal there. Like the code.
This one?
No. The second, but yeah, go down the second row. The second row, before the last one, you see terminal.
Yeah, I saw that.
Beautiful. Okay. Click it. Good. Okay. You can see you are in the terminal. So in this terminal in Windows, it's called CMD, command line. You understand? Okay. It's called CMD, but CMD is written in shell. You understand me? And that shell is a special Linux type of language. But this bash that Linux is written on, especially on Ubuntu, is equal to the bash in all servers.
Okay.
So if you are using here and you are using your Windows, you are using your Linux, you are assuming you're already working in the server. The class I'm going to share with you, and that class, they are going to be training you in Linux. If it's possible, just use this to work. And mind you, when you are naming your Ubuntu, name it in a very nice way. You understand? Name it in a very nice way. I like the way you name it, but you're going to rename this. It's too long.
Okay.
I want you to, but don't worry, after the class, you want to rename it. So just type ls, list the things in that directory that you're already in. No, you are using cap, the lower, yes, ls, enter, you can see. Then PWD means printing working directory. In case you are working, you get stuck.
Please, can you maximize the window, the terminal window? So
now press Control and plus key. Press it. Control. Put your control down. Press the plus key. Type it. Your screen is supposed to zoom.
Okay. Control plus.
No. Hold the control down. Press your plus key. Press it. Tap it. No. Plus. I didn't say control. You're not pressing control. Press control.
I'm holding down control.
And press your plus key. Tap it.
So I'm using a Dell. Maybe it's different from the other command.
No. You're using Linux. Did it work?
Okay.
Press control down.
I hold control down.
Then press your plus key.
Plus means plus. You know, normal
yes.
plus sign.
Yes, on top of equal to.
Yeah, I just did, you know.
It didn't increase. Okay, don't worry.
It didn't actually.
Don't worry. I will tell you how to set that one up later. It's okay. I wanted you to have a more screen that is. But normally you're supposed to press that and it's supposed to give you bigger screen. Okay. We'll focus on that. I'll show you how to set that one up. So anything you do here, everything in your system can be deleted in seconds. That's why that's one of the reasons why people love Linux. You can delete a whole folder of 2 gig in less than 1 minute. I don't want to take the risk, but just take an example. Click ls. Let's see what you have in your screen. Ls list. That's just understand that ls means list.
Okay. So my keyboards aren't functioning anymore. So let me escape first. 1 minute. Maybe let me respond.
No. I think what happened is that continue.
Okay, now it's functioning.
Okay, open your maximize. So has anybody been able to log into Ubuntu? Anybody apart from Toby?
Fine, it's not working.
Anybody apart from Toby? Hello? Nobody. Okay. Now you see everything in your file is here. Everything in your file is here. The user, if you look at the name, you see that name there. Toby at what?
Toby at Toby. Then the model of my laptop, Latitude 7280.
Beautiful. So that first Toby you see there is the user. That is your name. Are you getting me? It's a regular user. The other string you see there is the name of the system. But that name of the system is we call it the server that you are working with. Now let me explain the concept of server to people. That's one of the other things we need to talk about today. A server is not really like something that is strange. A server is just like your laptop that you are using. Just that the difference between your laptop you are using and a server is that a server you cannot really work on it directly. A server is like a CPU that people connect to use. Just like the way your laptop is now. I connect to your laptop and start using your laptop to do what I want to do. Your laptop becomes a server. So when you say you want to launch an instance, you want to use a server to work, don't say that's something big. Just say like a big machine that has so many resources. It means it has so many big memory, big CPU, big, you understand me, big throughput, you understand, that everybody connects to use. So that's why I want us to start using this line of structure. As you are seeing it now, you look as if you are working with a server. How many of us have run an instance before? I don't see why I've run an instance before, Abby. And Prince, how many of us have run an instance before? Yeah.
I have.
Okay. Does it
I tried to do that following your 20 basic video on YouTube.
Okay. Does it look different from what you are seeing now?
No, I mean, no. But imagine AWS, right?
But in AWS, let me tell you interesting thing. If you work on AWS, you work on GCP, you work on OCI. After you have logged in using your key, you have already in this instance. All you are going to be seeing is like this, all of them across all platforms. So imagine you working like this every day in your own house and somebody not give you a server to work on. Will it look strange to you? No,
I mean, you are familiar with it.
You understand me? So we're already working as a DevOps engineer. Is that okay? The cloud engineer. Okay, no worry. We're going to tell you how to use SSH key. Now, let's go to...
Sorry, boss.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm finding it difficult to install the Ubuntu here. Sorry to drag you guys backward.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing, like yesterday I tried it. I didn't want to just go on with it, except I discussed this. I have Ubuntu for desktop, Ubuntu for server, Ubuntu. So I downloaded that of desktop initially, but it was giving me, I should choose any of the apps that I can use to open it. So I had to just pause. I tried Chrome, it didn't work. So I just paused. I said, I will discuss that today. So right now I'm doing it again. And I don't want to go further. I'm there now. I just want your guidance. So just...
Yeah, downloading Ubuntu desktop and the latest version, which is 2004. Okay. 2004 Ubuntu desktop. Download it in your Windows system. Then get a flash drive. There's another instruction I sent. Let's go, but okay. Toby, please, can you exit sharing?
Right.
Exit sharing. Please share it. Let me help all of us, because I don't want it to be one man thing. I don't want it to be one man thing, because everybody, we are here, we're going to be enjoying this thing. I'm going to be pay, do everything together. So let's have.
Sorry guys that I'm taking you back a little.
You're not. You're actually giving us not to be too fast. You're not. Okay. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen now?
No.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Yes.
Please, if you have a question, don't assume that you will ask me later.
Now, no, I'm just saying.
No, I know. I've not shared it. Please, if you have a question, hit me up immediately or drop it in that question tag. Please drop that question there, because we are all here for ourselves. Okay, now this was the material I shared yesterday. I think I shared it here, Navi. This is Oracle. No, this is not. I shared a material here yesterday on how to install.
Yeah, go down to 22nd. This is 2021.
Okay, this is it.
Just go down.
Yeah, this is it. Let me just help us. So this was what I used. So you don't need to buy. You don't need to go to. But sometimes, if you need to buy, you can still go and buy, and it's still free. You can see everything I do in Ubuntu. It will ask me for security, password, everything. You ask me. Nobody can. You ask before you do anything. We ask you for the stuff. Okay, I've opened it. Okay, let's go back. Let me copy this installation. It's taking a little time. Okay. We're going to take a little time. So I want to just make us know how and how we can get our Ubuntu system without destroying your laptop. I know some of us already have some files and documents in it. So I don't want you to lose anything because you want to install Ubuntu. So it's going to Ubuntu main server now. We're going to let it load. When you finish loading, you see the step. You just follow through the step, and it takes about 5 steps. Come on now, come on. Load up. Okay, beautiful. Avoid accepting cookies when you are working as an engineer. Don't accept cookies, because some cookies are trackers.
Oh, okay.
Some cookies are trackers. Some cookies are Trojan worms. When you say accept cookies, to be more convenient, you just click accept all. You didn't even read the kind of cookies. If it's to share your password and your user credentials, you didn't even know. At the end of the day, you see somebody hack your system. You can't blame them because you give them rights too. Okay, now you see, take note of that, what I just said now. It's important. Okay, now the first thing
noted.
the first thing is you go here, you download this 2204. You download it in your system. When you download it, the next thing you do, when you finish downloading, the next thing you do, okay, this is the first, I think this is the fourth step, Abi. This is the first step.
Yes, so I went to my download yesterday.
This is the first step.
So I went to the download after downloading.
When you see download, after you finish downloading, you've downloaded it, then you will now create a bootable drive. This is where you need your flash drive. Or you have to download one of these so that this one will help you to burn that file you downloaded into a flash drive. You understand me? So
Okay.
this is
All
the
right.
you download this one. Look at the window or the operating system you want to use. Download the version in your system. You run it as an application. You understand me? You run it as an application, just like the way you run normal Windows Office and other applications. Then after you run it, after you finish running it, you put your flash drive in your system, and you will see this option.
Yeah.
You will see this option. When you download it, put your flash drive in your system and copy. Use the application. This application that you've downloaded. You understand me? Use it to flash the application that you downloaded, which is Ubuntu. You use this application. You see this HR is what you are downloading here. These are different HR versions. But look at the one that is compatible with your Windows and your operating system. You understand? You download this one. When you download it, you open it, you're going to see something like this. Because you already downloaded Ubuntu the first time.
So as an enabler, right?
Yes, and as an enabler. You already downloaded Ubuntu for the first time. With this application, you can have you select the Ubuntu that you downloaded from your download in your flash and click flash. Immediately you click flash, you're going to take some time, maybe 20 minutes, depends on your system memories. Then after that, you now have it in your flash drive. When you have it in your flash drive, the next thing you do, you use it to boot your flash drive. You know what I mean by boot your flash drive? You remove it from your system, you plug it back, you off your system, you as if you restart. Then you select your boot option, which is F12 or F2. Then you tell your system to boot from flash drive. Some of us that are not into
restarting,
I will show you how to do that. It's simple. Just press F3, just say boot from flash drive. Automatically to start booting. Please take this as a challenge. This is your first step. Don't say, I'm not into IT. This is too hard. People are using only this simple step to be making money in Computer Village. They call it formatting of laptop, baby. Only this one, then they do for laptop. Then they make money. So if you can learn this one in our class, it's enough. You can go to anywhere and start telling people that you can format their system for them and start collecting money. You understand me? But that is not our game. This is just the basics. So you say, if basics is like this, how would you maintain this? There's no hard pass this one. Everything is like this. You understand me? So you select, when you are installing, to tell you, do you want to try it or you want to install? If you say try it, it will only boot Ubuntu for you to use for that particular time. You understand me? And whenever you shut down your system, Ubuntu will go up. But if you say install, and you select the language, you install. You install the version, which is English. You understand? Then after finish installing, automatically, it will by itself, it will give you everything. You see all these steps you are seeing here. You just see it, enable everything, configure what you want to configure, create the login details. These are the login details that you created, that you put you put your name here, Abi, Toby. You put your name here, and the name of the server automatically came at default. It was having latitude. You change it to toby@toby.com. You know, for me, it's Jemowo. That's the name of the company. You can put any company. Most company that you work for is your company name that they will put here. Your name and your company name, and you must put password. It's a must. And you understand me? Then your this thing is correct, it's complete. Then your updates, run updates, and good to go. So please, it's simple. That's why I share this material. I share this material because I know it will guide us. But this walkthrough that I just did, that is very easy. The steps are here. If you miss anyone, you go back. If you will have to do it 3 times, do it 3 times. You understand me? Make sure you get it sorted. Is it for please immediately you book?
Yes, it is very simple. Yeah. What my problem was, I was multitasking then yesterday while I was doing it, so I didn't pay attention to the overview and stuff.
Okay, please focus on it.
But now it's very clear. Yeah.
Beautiful. Somebody even shared a video. Oh, that's great. I like this. I like this. So let's have this sorted before next week. These are the 3 things we are going to do before next week. For those of us, I want this class, all of us here, to be a special class. Is there anybody that is not planning to be committed to this class? Please let us have it now, because I want us to, that does not make you one less, you understand me? Even if you are not going to be part of this class, it does not make you like you are not important, you understand? But I want us, all of us here, to be the most important. We are looking at 20 people, 20, we already have 9 now. People that have registered since yesterday have shown interest are up to like, okay, till this morning, they're up to like 12. At least by next week, we can have the 20, we'll shut down, we'll stop accepting people, they will move with this 20. At least this 20, if 18 or 15 can get job for the next 3 months, you understand? Get another 15 in, another 20 in, like that. Let's populate this cloud environment. We can do it. So if we are all in this, we charge $500, 500 Canadian dollars, not Nigerian dollar. Let me bring it to Nigeria. Why I'm always using dollars, because things go up and down. You understand? Things is not stable. So if I say 200,000, 100,000, it look as if we are bringing the price down. So, but for this class, for this special class, we are halving it to $250, which is approximately 100,000 naira in Nigeria. So you're not supposed to, you can pay once, you can pay twice, you understand? But try and make commitment. What will this money go for? This is what the money will go for. 1, this money will go for all the resources we're going to be using, including me and part of the resources. You understand? The second thing this money will go for is, Mr. Edward, hold on, please. Let me just round up. I see your hand. The second thing this money will go for is we're going to do a POC. What I mean by POC, I want to do a project where we're going to subscribe to Slack. We're going to pay for Slack for these 3 months. We'll pay for Jira for these 3 months. We'll pay for some resources for these 3 months. You understand me? We're going to run it like a company. You understand me? And we're going to be paying for some little resources, so that we'll run it as a company for these 3 months. We'll do this project for these 3 months. Then you can say to yourself that, yes, you have an application that is up, that you designed, put it in your resume. Before the end of the class, God can favor us. Some of us can start having job. You understand? Is it too much?
Not at all.
Okay. Mr. Edwards, you wanted to say something? I'm waiting. Or is it by mistake?
Okay, no, it's not by mistake. Okay, what I was going to say is it would also be nice for you to provide the account details, so that maybe for some of us that want to make some commitment, we can go ahead and make the commitment before the next class. Thank you.
Yes. After the class today, I can even drop the details in this group, in this chat now. After the class today, I'm going to also share it. You understand? Normally, immediately you finish making payments, I'm going to invest everybody that made the payment into a special group. That group is all going to be sharing some deep information and some resources. You understand me? That does not mean I'm not going to still be sharing in that general group, which is our Telegram group and our WhatsApp group. But the people that make payment, we have a special, so that we bond, we know that we are in it together. You understand? So I'm going to create that group. I will share the account details.
But sorry, Patrick, I'm not in the Telegram group. I'm only in the WhatsApp group. So maybe
okay, I will share the Telegram group link in that WhatsApp group, so everybody can still join the Telegram group. Telegram group have so many resources.
Okay, so how many are we on how many platforms?
Currently, we are on Telegram and WhatsApp for now.
Okay.
Our Telegram, we have about 75 people. Now our WhatsApp, we have I think about 30 or so. I'm not keeping count. But we have other WhatsApp groups that we use for special group, for a special class that we already scrapped out, you understand? But we have 2 major groups, the WhatsApp group and the Telegram group. So why are we upping the price to 250? It's because I can make it 500, we can make it 1,000, but I believe there's no amount big enough that you can even call that will be enough to compensate. But the seriousness and what we gain out of this thing is going to help our destiny, our future, and also going to make us a mentor to people. Like, apart from CY, the guy that even shared that thing that inspired me. In fact, that guy came to me like, I know you are very busy, do this thing. The guy is also a beneficiary of this thing. So you want to be a mentor to people. So I think it's not big enough. It's not something that it's too big for us to share, please. So that is, if you have any question, that go ahead.
Yeah, Patrick, sorry to take you back.
So that 250, how much is it in Naira, please?
It's 100,000.
Okay.
It's 100,000. You can pay once, you can pay twice. But I'm making it $250 flat. So that if you can want to pay in Canadian dollar, you can. There's a Canadian account you can pay to, where it'll be easy for you, so that you won't be bothering looking for forex. You understand me? I'll share you a Canadian account where you pay to, and the rest assured, if I'm the one sharing it, the rest assured the money will get to us. And I'm also sharing.
Patrick, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, Patrick, sorry. I heard you talk about that as time goes on, you will split us into various classes or whatever. So I want to find out, is it possible for someone to belong to all the classes?
I didn't get you. You said?
I know you were saying something about as we progress that you'll be splitting us into different classes or something like that. So I want to find out, is it possible for somebody to be a member of all those groups?
Yes, you can. You can be a member of everything. Moreover, this is the plan. The plan is this: the 20 people we are having, we are going to group them into 2, and we're going to assign a developer to the group, a scrum master to the group, a network person to the group, and a customer relation to the group. You understand? They are going to work separately in different projects, 2 similar prototypes, similar projects. They're going to think the project, design a project. I'm not talking about design project with your head. I'm talking about you're going to make use of tools. You see this board you see here. If I say breakout, if I can say breakout room now, I can decide to assign all of you to breakout room. I can create a breakout room now. Look at something I want to create. I'm creating 2 breakout room now. I don't want to assign anybody. Look at what will happen. If I say create,
we can't
now,
see your screen.
I know you will not see it, but if I just say create now, you see, you have 2 rooms. We have 4 people in each room. If I say open rooms, you see that all of you are already in different rooms.
We can't see your screen or what you're doing.
I know you can't see. I know you can't see. I know you can't see. This can you see the breakout room?
No.
Can you see? You can't see anything yet. Okay, let me see.
Both screen, your installation screen.
Okay, installation screen. Let me see where this breakout room is now. Breakout screen, breakout screen, breakout. Okay, this is the desktop. Can you see? What do you see? Do you see anything breakout, something like the breakout room? You can't see it. Okay. If I click open, enter breakout room now, all of you will be in different rooms. Have you noticed now? Do you see something that happened now?
Yes, I can see I'm being asked to join a group.
Okay. Now I've divided both of you into two groups. CY, Edward, Prince Will, Toby is in one group. Yobosa, Iyenoma, Sheriff, and Yvonne is in one group. If you notice it, if you join the room. Just join the room. All of you enter the room that I assigned to you to. Hello? Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, in the room, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, you notice now, you are immediately enter the room. The people that are in the room, like the room 2 now is already completely populated. But room 1, Toby and Siwa have not joined. So if Siwa and Siwa doing join, I can close the room. So that is what Breakout Room is all about. So everybody leave the room now. Leave the room, leave the room. Come back. Okay. So this is that is the concept that we are planning to do. So because we don't want everybody to just be clustering in one place and acting as if we are all having the same class. No, we can make use of the resources very well. So our plan is to have these 2 breakout rooms. And that breakout room is going to consist of either maximum of 10 or minimum of 5, you understand? We're going to have a project, we're going to work like that project, work together like a team and create it. By the end of the class, be rest assured, if they ask you, do you have a cloud experience? You can claim 10 years per cloud experience and 8 years cloud experience, because some people that are even up to 5 years, they have not even done a project that they manage from back to back. So I'm going to be buying all those applications and all those things. So I'm going to be registering for Slack, register for Jira. I want to register for AWS, some resources in AWS. And you understand, we're going to be doing so many things. I know they are going to charge me some things, but I want us to have enough money to take care of all the things we want to do. And it's going to last for 3 months. So you can decide to be in both sides, but either of those breakout rooms, we are going to have a video of it. Understand that? If you finish this, you can also look at this and enjoy it. So that is it. So I'm going to share the Lemonade account. But for Nigeria account, let me share that one now. So those that are ready now can do it. Then can continue from there. A2. So if you have any question, please just go ahead before we move on to the next stage. Any question, please? Any question? Okay. Are we still with me? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, okay.
We can.
Okay. Any question?
I think I have a suggestion. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah, I think you need to try maybe subsequent classes as we move on, not to make people lose interest in the classes, because I've been in some technical session like this. If you don't carry people along, like share step, like resources, YouTube video, for someone to go back and follow step by step. For those that are new, yeah, they will lose interest and you might see people dropping off the class with time. Yeah. For example, now some people will want to know what is terminal, because is it a train, is it a car? You have to also try to define some terms people are seeing for the first time. Maybe share resources, go and read more on terminal. This is the resources. Or before the next class, read about terminal, read about installation. Then during a class, pick one of us, pick a student, and run this through end to end. Because if you leave people, I won't lie you, other things will crop in. It's not by their fault, it's just human. Some are married, some have children. Before you know, the next class, nobody have done this. And you see people leaving the class. Yeah. So if you can show with example one person, so at their spare time, everybody can go back, watch that video. So this is what he did, this is what he did. And we can go back. We don't have any excuse to give next time not to have done it. Yeah, I think that's
Thank you. Thank you so much. And that is excellent. I believe we have talked about it a little, Abi. I talked about that, Abi, that's like this guy, Mr. Toby, that did this thing today. Out of the 100,000, I'm giving him 20,000 naira. So you're paying 80,000 naira. I'm not saying because that everybody should do it, that next session everybody will have discount. No, there's going to be a time whereby an assignment that you don't even think is going to be an assignment. But I won't going to tell you like we are doing assignments. We are all working class now, but I expect us to be serious. You understand? So I'm going to be doing that incentive. And two, all of our classes are on video. I think some of us already started watching a video we did 1 year ago, Abi.
Sure.
See? Huh?
Yes, yes, yes.
You
Thank
see,
you very much.
Even see what I
for
sent.
the-
Even
for the
see what I sent
generosity.
with from yesterday.
beautiful. You can
So-
see it came very handy. Please, if this one goes off, you're going to come back again. Come back with the link. But this time we are going to do a little practical, just a little sweet thing. You know what I mean? So that you don't look as if we're just talking. So all of this class right now is being recorded. Why I didn't record yesterday on was because we were talking about personal issues. We're discussing about ourselves, our name, you know, things like that are not to be recorded for security purpose. You understand? That's my own understanding. But this one, we can record it and keep it for ourselves. Is that okay? So how many of us are excited about the breakout session? Do you like that?
Yeah,
Huh?
I mean,
yeah. It's a good idea.
yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because some companies I work, there was a company that supported in Canada, in US, I mean. Most of the things we do was breakout. And we're going to be introducing another third-party tools apart from this dashboard. So, because when you join company, if you really are claiming you have 5 years experience, you are just setting yourself up because nobody's going to train you. You say you have 5 years now. Oh yeah, come and work. So there's a question you will just answer. What are you saying? You mean you don't know this? And you say you have 5 years experience. So we need to equip you. So some of us are going to be claiming 10 years. We need to be equipped you so that they won't give you job. And the only thing you know how to do is to open the laptop and shut it down. You understand me? At least the first 1 month, collect money first before they begin notice say you never strong. You understand? But we'll get it sorted out. Okay, I'm sharing a link to you now for that Linus Arch. Please take it seriously. Take it very seriously. Please take it very seriously. And I'm sharing it because I know I may forget in this group. So now in our next, when we are coming back, we're going to do one small fun thing with our Linus. And Toby, you're going to
Yes.
help us. You're going to help us in doing that. Is that okay? You're going to lead us in doing that. Is that okay? So
Very fine. I mean, yes, I'm willing to actually do even more than you asked me to do, as long as it's going to impact knowledge on myself and every other person.
yes, good, because that is the fun. The last time we did, somebody was just taking the lead. It's